Hello, my friends. How are you? Today we are 5 days late at recording a New Music Friday, and we're gonna record it and post it a whole week late because we can, and you can't a few days because you can't stop us.
I gotta go take a fat shit.
I can't burp. I was trying. Yeah, we're reacting to some songs tonight. If you want to know what songs, bro, just look at the title, the thumbnail, or read the timestamps. If you want to watch a certain video, go to a certain timestamp. So skip this. It's taking too long. Enjoy the video. Reacting to Anne Marie Sad.
Bitch. It's actually B exclamation mark.
Is it an exclamation mark?
Being sad is so lost, yeah. I'm over it.
I don't mind it. It's a little. It feels very gimmicky to me.
I mean, it's an improvement from Psycho. I don't know if she can possibly make a song worse than that. I don't even know how the hell those vocals can be told. She goes like really high and then really low and then really... She's going up and down instantaneously. There's no progression to it. At the start of the song, I was like, this is mediocre. As the song went on, I immediately wrote it down as a contender for worst of the week. We're now reacting to Dreamville, My Boy, featuring JID and Lute.
My boy, I'm a G pushing P with my boy. Cause it's out with GT with my boy. My boy, my boy.
Is that JID or is that Lute?
That's JID.
Okay, that's not good at all, is it?
I was expecting going into this that maybe, like, JID will save it. This is also bad.
Way. It's bad. Sorry, I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me.
It sucked as well.
JID's verse had, like, little flashes.
This might be the worst I've ever heard. This might be the worst thing I've heard from JID so far.
So far,
I haven't heard much JID, but out of what I have heard, like, everything else I've heard is really good from him. This is kind of disappointing in that sense. I've never heard of Lute before.
I've heard his name.
First impression-wise, he sounds like he can be good, but that he's not using it here.
This is Lapid. Do you really? With Ruth B.
Do you really wanna find the world? Or are you happy just to leave me on? Winston House, but you're still into her, yeah, I know. Do you really wanna fall in love? Fall in love? Hey, hey. Do you really wanna settle down? Or are you happy just to mess around? Do you really wanna fall in love?
I spent most of that time fixing my camera because it shut off and I had to readjust it. But I heard the song. It's by far the best of the night. I have nothing bad to say about it. I like the instrumentation.
It's alright. Like, I'm not crazy about it, but I mean, it's certainly better than the other two. Alright then, so now we're reacting to Ella May, This Is.
Never heard of her, by the way.
You never heard of her? Huh.
No, I don't know who she is.
Good in bed, picking thin flaws and all. This is the kind of letter kiss me up all night. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
I heard her. She has a really good voice. To me, she's like a better singing version. She sings. I'd say her voice reminds me of SZA, but like a better, more talented singer. Just a little bit more talented, in my opinion. And her vocal layering is really good, as well as her vocal production. Her vocal production and layering is really well. How she sings is sick. She reminds me of a female Chris Brown. In my opinion, that's the best song of the night. Shania Twain, Best Friend. I'm not sure if it's new. It looks new. It says it's copyrighted to this year.
Next time I go too far, got the keys to my car. And like the friend you are, you always take the blame, and you know I do the same for you.
I think she is like 60 or maybe even older, so I'm not worried. The vocals are not great, and also a little bit unnecessary auto-tune.
I was gonna say that the age, I think, is a massive part of why this doesn't really work. The thing is, it doesn't sound like, you know, a pop song where someone's having... It sounds like a 60-year-old trying to imitate a 30-year-old or 20-something-year-old.
Modern pop.
It sounds like a 60-year-old imitating 20-something-year-old trying to act like they're young again. And it doesn't sound like it, because you can hear in her voice that she's aged.
This is Sam Fischer, You Don't Call Me Anymore.
What do you mean I don't call you anymore, Sam? I never called you.
You never said it, but you moved on without moving at all. You just don't call me anymore, and nothing happens. Can't even say there's something to ignore. You just don't call me anymore.
just want to say, all of it was great to me.
It was too repetitive for my liking, to be honest. But yeah, it was definitely good.
This is Morgan Wallen last night. Yeah, so let's go.
Last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet.
At first, all until the third chorus, I was like, all right, it's the same Morgan Wallen song you always hear, right? The third chorus, for some reason, I liked it, but yeah, I mean, it's a Morgan Wallen song. Yeah, we'll say it's very repetitive.
I didn't like it too much. It was very mediocre. Like, it felt like, like he's trying to make it like a sentimental-ish, I don't know, not sentimental, but like have more of a meaning and stuff, but it does not feel like the meaning actually comes from a real place. It feels like this was manufactured and written just to be a hit.
You're
not
hostile
that aggressively,
tonight.
but
You're
I mean,
hostile tonight. You haven't liked the thing yet.
There are some artists here tonight, like JID and Morgan Wallen, that are disappointing me.
I still feel like this song, for example, right, is still better than almost anything on the first week. This is Powfu, Life in a Locker. Powfu, I forget how to pronounce his name. Life in a Locker, featuring Jomie. Jomie is somebody I never heard of, and yet he's made 2 out of our 5 Music Fridays so far, so there's that.
Piss my parents off and make out with my teacher. Call me names, I don't care about me either. Boring ass life, 5 days.
I like Powfu and all, but I will say he's got to drop the emo. He's got to drop the emo accent. He's got to drop the emo accent, man. I know it's not his real voice.
I could not help but silently laugh there at that. Like, it does not. He does not sound like a natural accent. Like, oh, I want to die. I want to cut my
I want to
wrist."
die. I'm gonna flirt with my teacher. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. You're gone.
am decided soul. Spend time in a locker in the fucking cold. Don't mind just me and my broken nose.
Was that Jomie? I think that was Jomie. That sounded like Jomie. They sound very similar, but I'm gonna say if that was Jomie, it was a good verse. It was a solid verse from Jomie there.
He also sounds bored. They sound bored.
Well,
that song was how do I put this? Not boring.
Boring.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just boring. Like, they sound so unenthused.
Can everyone do me a favor and call Dillon a in the comments? Because he's a. This is Russ.
Don't wanna be alone, but maybe we should go. 'Cause we can get this right. We can get this right. No.
We can stop there. I like the chorus. His vocal production always feels off. Like, it always feels like it always feels like he makes a beat. He does the recordings, right? Just does that. Puts
I'm
like
glad it's
the
not
minimal
just me
amount of
hearing
reverb.
that.
Wait, a minimal
But,
amount
yeah.
of reverb, and then like does like and then he goes through and he goes, and then every line he goes like, I don't know, the home, like he doubles the end lines, right? Just doubles them, right? For the left and right ear, doubles them, and then doesn't with anything else. He doesn't like mess with the mastering of the song at all. He doesn't do anything to the vocals. He just kind of leaves them there raw with like a little bit of reverb and something. Which I'm not like questioning him, because obviously he's definitely a more skilled producer than either of us. But what I'm confused about is when it comes to audio engineering, I'm not great. Most of the time I just turn and listen for a sound difference. I don't even know how things work, but I can hear so many different little things that he could do better. I like the melody of the chorus. I did.
The part I didn't like as well is not only the vocal production, but the vocals themselves. Like, he was mumbling most of that.
yeah.
He is slurring his words and mumbling a good bit of this, and by good bit, I mean pretty much all of it.
All right, guys, this is the last song of the night. I'm about to eat, so we're not gonna waste too much time on this. I love following in reverse. I'm not a big fan of certain of like the rap style. Yeah, I don't like the rap at all. Incredible singer, but I don't like the rap.
The only thing, like, with this song is it sounds like they're trying so hard to be like, I'm going through this epic battle with depression. It sounds like you're trying to be theatrical, but nobody is buying it.
Oh, no, he's good with theatrics.
Nobody.
He is incredibly good at theatrics, but for this one, no, it was a failure.
It's not working here.
It's not working here. But like, yeah, but on like the reimagined and revamped videos, it was incredible. But yeah, not here. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the rap. It's not my thing. There is a lot of people who really like their rap. Okay, I've seen it. All right, guys. Sorry, Okay, sorry. Was that loud? I'm sorry.
All
Alright, guys!
I'm calling Tootin, Alabama, and sending her to your fucking house.
Promise?
You can have
Promise?
You can have
Promise?
a conversation with
Promise? Promise?
Promise.
Promise? Alright, guys, it's been a good video.
You know,
a
I'm
fire
looking
video.
out for you.
What's your best and worst of the week? Hurry up. Best and
Best
worst.
was Lynn Lapid and Ruth B. Do You Really?
Okay, what's the worst?
Worst, Sad Bitch by Anne Marie.
My best of the night was probably You Don't Call Me Anymore by Sam Fisher, and the worst of the night was probably Shania Twain's Best Friend.
There were a couple decent ones through the mix, but I mean, nothing this week is making it to my playlist at all. I'm not gonna go back to any. I don't know about you, but yeah, it was kind of a disappointing week in a sense. The only entertainment factor I really got out of the whole thing was when Powfu went emo on us. Thank you for the ad-libs. Now you say your little summary while I do ad-libs.
Okay, my point on this week was that it was alright, nothing special. I think it was a little bit better than Dillon's giving it credit for, towards the second half with, like, Sam Fisher. He's kind of a Debbie Downer sometimes, a bit of a pessimist, so he was just kind of nicking apart some of the songs and just being a little bit of a... Frankly, it's just being a little bit... I think this is where you say goodbye once.
Once?
Yeah, say goodbye once, but like I'm saying, it might take me a second to fester up.
Goodbye!
Wait, they're here? Are you serious? They're here? Are you right now? The whole mafia? Bye, fellas. I gotta go.